Hi, I'm Dusty Fan Was Taken, and today I'm going to be analyzing the songs that you suggest. So, the second song that's up is Run by BTS. Woo! I love that song. I really love that song. And yeah, so let's go. First, Run starts off with the first verse by a lovely RM. He introduces us into this beautiful song and kind of sets the tone for it, right? So it starts out by saying, "You are my sun, the one and only in this world. I bloom for you, but you make me thirsty. It's too late, I can't live without you. Even if I'm drying out, I try harder to reach you." Now, man, bro's pen game, ain't no one beating that, bro. Man's pen game is like insane. Like, bro's just incredible. Anyways, I mean, we kind of already know that. But like, those lyrics are just so vivid. Like, the contrast, like, "You are my sun." Okay, that first line, "I bloom for you, but you make me thirsty." So it takes his line, that first line kind of takes in like the aspects of like the sun, right? So in order for a plant to bloom, right, you need the sun, you know, photosynthesis, bro. We learned this already in like biology. But like, in order for the plant to bloom, you need the sun. But sometimes when there's too much sun, then you get dehydrated. When you can't handle all of that light, sometimes you can feel dehydrated. And so like those lines perfectly intertwined, and I think they set the tone that the song is going to be about. I feel like Run can be about what BTS is writing towards music. Like, this might be their message towards music, towards the craft. Because honestly, for me, as an artist who makes art, who's drawing BTS every single day, you should check that out. But yeah, anyways, as an artist, you know, like, I can understand that kind of burnout with your craft sometimes. Like, sometimes we just keep creating, and then it's just like, man, are people gonna see it, you know? Is this going to amount to anything? Like, I can totally understand that. And so I feel like in the song Run, it can talk about like their love for their music, because if you think of it, you know, Run is from their Most Beautiful Moment in Life album series, and like they honestly, like, in that time they got a lot of great successes, but you know, they're still running towards their dreams. They're probably not necessarily kind of like where they, you know, imagined their head when they were trainees, but they're still like, you know, they're still doing really great at this time, but they're not like the BTS we know today, right? And so like, they're still running towards their dreams. They're still facing a lot of stuff, you know? And so like, I think this song, you know, is kind of about that love-hate relationship, you know, with someone's art form, with someone's craft, you know? Like, it's their son. It's something that they love so much, you know? They exist only to create. However, sometimes that art, that craft can make them thirsty, as in they're kind of losing their maybe not their passion, but it's tiring, it's a hard work, they feel dehydrated, you know? And so they're losing that type of like grip, that type of love, first love that they had for it, and then it's kind of dying out, but they can't live without it. It's not like they can just abandon their craft, because it's a part of them. It's what makes them, you know? And then we get good old Yoongi coming up in here, so, "But it's no use. It's a dream to be broken. I run and run, but I'm not getting anywhere. Just burn me out, yes. Keep pushing me away. This is a fool, crazy in love, chasing in circles." And so they just keep running, even if it feels like it's just going in circles and circles, but they just keep running, because then you come in to the chorus, make me run more, let my feet rip apart with wounds, at least I can smile when I see you." I feel like this is referring to their fans, honestly, and like, you know, they're gonna keep running towards their goals, even if their feet hurt, even if it hurts, you know, they're gonna keep running towards making their music, running towards, you know, just following their dreams. And then, you know, at least like it makes them happy. Maybe the "you" can refer to the music, when they at least can make music, it makes them smile. But also it could refer to their fans, as in like at least when they see, you know, their fans, it makes them smile. At least all this hard work isn't for nothing because they still have people supporting them. I feel like it's a take on youth with like chasing after anything. The chasing or the running that they're doing, it's just about like their dreams, you know, about their music, their craft, you know, about like chasing it, you know, foolishly, you know, like a young kid, you know. So I feel like it can kind of give that message too. And so then we get to the chorus. I run, and I can't stop. Run again, I can't stop. This is all I can do anyway. All I know is how to love you. All they know is music. All they know is making that their craft. All they know is what they've trained for years and years. And so I feel like this line kind of supports that theme of, and like, you know, all they know is to make music, even if it may hurt, even if, you know, they fall in the studio, even if they get hate. All they know how to do is just keep going after their dreams, keep running after their dreams, you know. And then run, it's okay to fall, run again, it's okay to get hurt. And I feel like that's a kind of message, because I think in all their songs they kind of have messages to their fans too, you know, like even if they keep, you know, getting hurt or falling with their dreams, it's okay to keep going, because that's just life. Sometimes we're gonna fall and get hurt, but you know what makes sense is to get back up again and keep running. And so even though this song can seem kind of sad, but I feel like it's a more desperate type of hope, you know, like a desperate type of hope to just like run towards their dreams, run and keep embracing their craft, even if it hurts, even if it's hard, you know, like to just keep going after it, you know. I'm alright even if I can't have you. Pitiful destiny, point your fingers at me. And so it's like embracing all that, you know. It's hard, it hurts, it's painful. Life is hard and it hurts and it's painful, but it's okay, you know. I'm just gonna keep going even if it hurts, you know. I'm alright even if I can't have you. I think like, you know, that can address like maybe even if they don't reach the pinnacle of their dreams at that time, you know, it's okay. They're just going to keep going. Even if it fails in the end, they're just going to keep going. And then lovely post-chorus, run, don't tell me bye. It says, you know, run, don't tell me bye. Run, you make me cry. Run, love is a lie. Don't tell me bye. They're just going to keep running. You know, they don't want their craft to disappear from them. They don't want it to leave. They just want to keep on going. And then we have Hobie's verse, and it says, you know, everyone says it's over, but I can't stop. Is the sweat or tears? I can't really tell. My love stripped bare, the stormy winds, they make me run again, my heart beats again. And so I think the beginning can talk about like their haters, you know, everyone says it's over, but I can't stop, you know. I'm sure during this time they were going through a lot, you know, all those maybe some interviews or things, they're going through a lot, so that can maybe address hate. You know, everyone says it's over, but I can't stop. So Hobie's saying like, you know, although everyone is just coming at me against my dreams, I just can't stop. I have to keep going. And then the next line, you know, it says, is this sweat or tears? I can't really tell. So I feel like Hobie's describing like, you know, is this like sweat? He's working so hard, but his hard work is making him cry, and because it's happened so many times, he can't differentiate whether it's hard work that's, you know, falling down his face, or whether it's sweat that's falling down his face, or the tears. And my love stripped bare the stormy winds. So his love for his craft, his love, which is kind of like, you know, what he wants to do, maybe it's his dance, you know, and also, you know, the lines represent BTS as a whole, so like, you know, their craft, their art, their music, you know, all this hard work, they feels like it's being stripped bare by the stormy winds, by the hate, by the different obstacles that they have to go over, by the hardships and the troubles. And then it says, they make me run again, my heart beats again. I wonder if that can also mean, you know, like all this hate, these hard obstacles, all these different obstacles that they have to go over, maybe like that fills him with some sort of like exhilaration to just keep going, you know. It fills him like all these roadblocks that are meant to stop him is making him want to try harder, want to run harder, you know. And I feel like that song kind of expresses that, you know. And then we have the beautiful bridge. It says, memories crumble like dried flower petals, now we're referencing again maybe RM's verse about how, you know, they bloom in the sun because their music, their craft is the sun, and they bloom, but the sun is so hard that they can get dehydrated. It's just so much, their music is so much that it can get tiring. And I feel like this song is honestly could be like a baby sister or like an older sister to Black Swan, because Black Swan also has that message of falling out of love with your craft, you know, that overwhelming pressure of the thing that you used to love, just being the one thing that you just don't like anymore, you know, the one thing that's stressing you out. So I feel like those songs go hand in hand. And so then it says, memories crumble like dried flower petals at the tip of my fingers, under my feet, right behind your back, at the tip of my fingers, under my feet, right behind my back. Their dream is encircling them. Their dream is everywhere. Their love for their music, it's everywhere. It's a part of them, and they're chasing it continuously, you know, behind your back. They're chasing it, you know. I'm chasing butterflies, so lost in dreams. I feel like that is a reference to their song Butterfly, because in the song Butterfly, you know, they're talking about how like this person that they love, they're afraid that their love might break them because they're like a butterfly. The person they love is like a butterfly, but they feel like they're so delicately beautiful that they're afraid that they're going to break them. And I feel like this is a reference to that, you know. I'm chasing butterflies, so lost in dreams. You know, they're chasing their dream, their music, you know, their love of music, but like it's so fragile, you know, that industry is so fragile. It's easy to make it or break it, right? And so it's like hard. It's so hard to keep going, but I follow your traces, show me the way, please stop me, let me breathe. And I feel like that's, you know, showing how like no matter what, even if this stuff hurts, you know, it's a mixture. It's showing it their conflict. It's showing BTS's conflict, you know. Show me the way, please stop me. That's their conflict between their ideas on whether they want to give up or whether they want to keep going, because it's so hard. You know, they feel like, oh, I just want to give up. But then they also are like, no, I want to keep going. Show me the way. So it's that conflict. But then they kind of make their final choice, you know, let me breathe. You know, I wonder when they say let me breathe, it can mean two things. Like let me breathe as in like I just want to take a break, want to rest, but you know, that would kind of, that's not what the song's about. I feel like let me breathe is in like, maybe they could also be implying like their music, their craft is like their life, and they just want to breathe their craft in peacefully. They want to, you know, be able to like just be relaxed in creating, you know. They want to breathe peacefully and create peacefully and not be like, let me breathe, you know, I'm tired, you know, I can't do this anymore. But then like, you can also mean like, you know, show me the way, please stop me, let me breathe. That can also mean just like, you know, I want to keep going but it's too much, I just want to take a break. And then the chorus is like, I run, I can't stop. So they're like, you know, even though I want to rest, even though it's too much, I'm gonna just keep going. All I can do is run, you know. Pitiful destiny, point your fingers at me. So it's more like, I don't care, you know, even if this might lead me into a rut, I'm just gonna keep running. I'm gonna just go keep running. And then we get the beautiful post-chorus. Run, don't tell me bye. Run, you make me cry. Run, love is a lie. Don't tell me, don't tell me, don't tell me bye. And so it closes in the song, it closes the song and basically says like, you know, oh well, I'm gonna just keep going, I'm gonna just keep running, I have nothing else, honestly, you know. It's just, I'm gonna just keep going. It hurts, I hate it, it hurts, but I can't go, I can't leave my craft, I can't leave the thing that makes me me, the thing that lets me bloom. I can't leave it, so I'm gonna just keep running. And my gosh, this song I think is just absolutely beautiful, you know. And I personally analyze it in the context of just its lyrics. There can also be different analyzations if you're looking at like the context of their whole album series and things like that. But in my personal opinion, I think, you know, Run is just about that song, chasing after your dreams. You know, love-hate relationship a person can have with their craft, you know, with their art. And I'm so thankful that I was suggested to review this song. I had so much fun, so thank you all for listening. Please leave in the comments any types of songs, any songs that you want me to review. Please leave those song suggestions in the comments, because I really would love to analyze your song. Anyways, that's it. Dusty out. Run, don't tell me bye bye. Run, you make me cry.